Hello everyone, this is a special request from Paul. It's a song called The Special 2. And Paul, I will be sending you links for the rest of this song. This is just part 1, and also those parts to the rest of the song will eventually go on the website. But here's part 1. And then it repeats. That's just the verse part, and I stopped right here at the double bar. I started here and I stopped at the double bar, and it does that 4 times. So you'll play that 4 times for the verse, and then we'll do the chorus part. Let's start with the right hand on a B, D, F sharp chord. So B below middle C with D with F sharp. Okay, left hand's on a B octave down here. I just wrote 1 B, but it's a B octave. So B on the thumb, B on the pinky. So you'll play that together with the right hand. And then play the right hand chord again. See the quotes there, so play that chord again. And then right after that, play the B octave again. So the first box goes. So it's together, right, left. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, second box. A, C sharp, E. Makes an A chord. And then you're going to change that C sharp to a D. Then you have A, D, E together. And then we're going to change the D to a C sharp while you're still holding the A and the E. Like that. Okay, the left hand's going to move up to a C sharp octave. So C sharp on the thumb, C sharp on the pinky. And you're going to play that together with the right hand chord. And then just the right. And then on that C sharp, you're going to play the left hand C sharp octave again. Like that. So this box goes. So the first 2 boxes together go. Okay, then I'll see the next box. A, D, F sharp on right hand, A, and D, and F sharp. Then you're going to play that A again that you have on your thumb. And then you're going to play the A again, but play D and E. It's actually the same chord we did right here. So A, D, E. And then you're going to do those notes that you're holding really fast. You're going to do the A, and then the E, and then the D one at a time. Like that. Ba-da-dum. Okay? Left hand's going to have a D octave. Now right here I just wrote the octave out. Right here you're playing the octaves. I just wrote 1 note, E and C sharp. But right here just play 1 note as written. So D down here on the pinky. Then you'll have a D on the thumb. Like that. So let's go from here to here and stop. Okay? Alright, there's really no... You don't stop until you get to here. The notes kind of just keep coming at you until you get to this chord. So it goes. So ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Again, a little slower, starting here. One more time. Okay. Then I'm going to play that D in my left hand on the thumb, not the pinky one, the one on my thumb. And then I'll play the A and the D that I already have in my right hand. A, D, ba ba bum. Okay? And then I'm going to play that F sharp DA chord that I had over here again. And the left hand's going to have the D octave still. So D on the pinky here with that chord. And then I'm going to play the D on the thumb all by itself on the left hand. And then I'm going to play an A, C sharp E chord. So A, C sharp E. And the left hand's going to go down to a sharp. Sorry, get that sharp in there. Okay, so A, C sharp, E, and left hand's moving to the left to a C sharp octave. Just play the pinky note with that chord, and then play the thumb C sharp. Okay, so starting right here on that chord, it just goes bum, 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 bum. Together, left, left. Alright, so now let me play this whole first line a little slowly. Second box. Now we're here. Okay, so the rhythm's very important there. Now let's go up to the top line. And we have B, D, F sharp, just like we had at the beginning. Left hand's on the B octave, just like we had. And I'm going to do the same thing. So exactly the same rhythm as that, okay? Now let's move on to A, C sharp, E. And then we're going to change that C sharp to a D and go bum, bum. So A, D, E here. And then change that D to a C sharp as we're still holding the A and the E on the top. like that. Left hand's going to be on an A octave. Okay, so you play the A right here, and you also play it with that C sharp. So the first two boxes there go. Okay, now this box here goes. Alright, so D octave on the left hand, whole octave, and then the right hand is an A octave, A, with a D in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to play that A again, and then play the D again, and then we're going to go to a G here, and then back to the A on the thumb, and then to F sharp. Okay, so playing this together goes ba 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 bum ba bum. So hold that G for a little while before you go on. Ba 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 bum ba bum. All right, then we're going to have A D F sharp again with a D octave on the left hand, and then we move to the left here and have an A C sharp E chord with a C sharp octave on the left hand. So that last box goes bum bum. Okay. And then you're going to do that 4 times before we go to the chorus. Let me show you this one time through slowly. Alright, now let's do the chorus right here. For the chorus, I'm going to show you the chords, and you'll need to put rhythm with the chords, with your hands. So let me just show you the chords first. A, D, A on the right hand. Left hand's going to have a G octave. And it's for 2 counts. 1. And I'm doing something like that. Kind of going together, left, right, right. And that takes up 2 counts. If that's too hard for you, just go 1, 2, and that'll simplify. 1, 2, but I'm going... add some rhythm. Now here we're going to go A, D, E, A. And then we're going to change to A, C sharp, E, A. Left hand's on an A octave in the bass. So right there I'm going. So I'm going together, left, right, right. Okay, so these 2 boxes together. Now here I have B, D, F sharp. And then I'm going to play the B, D, F sharp separated. And then I'm going to play A, C sharp, and E together. Left hand's on a B octave, and then another B octave, and then moves to A. So this box is going to sound like this. Okay, so you play together here, and then right hand separated. And then that left hand B octave fits in between, and then play hands together right here. So again, that box goes. Time. All together for the chorus. Okay, hope you enjoy it.